Well, we're on part 3. And I'm sure that Tanya may still be streaming on part 2. I don't know. Oh, dear. Anyway, I'll I'll be here when she gets here. Um, I'm gonna make this little journal. I took out the insides of this book, and I'm gonna fill it up with other kinds of papers so that I could make a little journal and put my little weaving on top of it. I'm just gonna glue that down like that, but not till I get um, hmm, Tanya's device is not connected. Well, I'll add her in when she. Oh, there she is. Okay. I was worried.
There I am. Um, okay, they were waiting for you to go live. Did you go live already?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. I have to excuse myself for a minute. I will be
That's
back.
fine.
Um, the nature is calling is the deal.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
I need to
understand.
change. I need to change ears. So, uh,
Yeah, I did that. I'm doing that every time we change streams. That way I can be sure. Barbara's gonna go get some chili. Yum. Hi, Dar, Beth, Barbara, Sharon. Hello again. Yeah. Mm. Well, I'm gonna be working on this during this stream and making some um, pages to go inside this little book. I gotta. Anyway, I'm gonna set this aside, the weaving part, because I'll put it on after I get the book all put together. Then I'll glue that down, and that will be the end. Um, Dar, it's not anybody's birthday. It's um, Tanya and I both started our channels, our YouTube channels, in January of 2018. So it's our birthday, it's our channel's birthdays. So we just decided to call it a birthday party. But Hannah said we should be calling it an anniversary. But we had already decided to call it a birthday stream. So that's what we're doing. Get one of your old art journals and flip through sometime tonight. Sure, I can do that. Um, Hi, Kristen. I was trying to think which journal would be a good one to do. Let me kind of look a little bit here. I'll think about it and I'll do one in a little bit. Um, Maybe it probably shouldn't take me too long. This is a very big book, so it shouldn't take me too long to make signatures for it, and then I'll flip through a journal after that. Hey, Julie.
Lisa, you let me forget
Uh-oh. What'd you forget?
to do my giveaway.
Oh, well, I gave mine away during yours, so you can give yours away this time.
Okay,
We'll
that
just do
sounds like a
two,
plan.
one from you and one from me in this stream. That'll be fine.
Okay, all right. I just totally forgot. It was just um, I'm gonna give away this little set, but I gotta go get different glasses. These glasses suck.
Okay, go get some better ones.
They're terrible.
Go get some better ones. Then Tanya's gonna um give something away.
Well, doggone it. I can't find my green ones, so I don't know which ones are going to be better. We'll just try these and nope, that's not better. Okay, that's
Not
better.
better.
No, those weren't better. Uh-uh. Um,
I don't know.
how fun. It's a celebration anniversary party. Yep, yep. Anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it. It's our 4th year. We're starting our 4th year. Isn't
We're
that right,
starting our
Lisa?
4th year. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So, okay. So, how many people are here already? Or should I wait a
16.
minute? Let's wait. Let's wait just a minute because, it might take them a minute to get over here.
Okay.
But
Hi, Riri.
hi, Riri.
It is what it is, Beth says.
That's it. And I cannot wear this thing in my left ear if I don't have to. I'm going to put this other one back on. It's amazing that I can't stand to have that thing in my ear, but the other one doesn't bother me at all. Have no idea. And do you know, is it these are not I can't get a link to these.
I know. I was going to buy some for my son and I couldn't find them either.
Yeah,
It's like they quit selling
apparently,
them, I guess.
yeah. Um and I really like them. I wish I'd have bought 2 pair.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
So, oh well.
Birth
Um
anniversary. There we go.
there you go, a birth anniversary. Yeah, Hannah said it wasn't really our birthday, but it is really our birthday. I mean, in
It
all
was the
honesty,
birth of
it's
our
like
channels. Yeah.
it's like a birthday. I mean, I consider it a birthday.
I still think it's
So
valid, so we're still calling it that.
yeah, we'll call it whatever we want to call it. That's the
That's right.
truth. You know.
That's right.
The,
It's not Hannah's anniversary birthday. It's ours.
that's right. It's ours. It's our part. It's my party, and it's our party, and we're going to do what we want to do.
That's right. We'll call it what we want to. Hi, Abigail.
Hello, Abigail.
She ordered the
You,
leaf dye
she
tonight.
ordered the leaf dice. Yeah, yeah,
Well, she
yeah.
said the leaf dye coalition.
Uh huh. Yeah. The leaf dies are definitely. I really think they're gorgeous. Yep. So
Well, I thought so too. That's why when I saw them, I was like, "Oh, have you seen these?"
yeah, she says to me, she says, "Have you seen these?" And I'm like, "No." And may I say, have many more wonderful trips around the sun. There. Yes,
Thanks,
that's
Dar.
yeah. I hope so. Now, we are going to go. Is it if as long as everything goes right, we're going to go back to streaming together on Tuesdays and Thursdays next week.
Right. Hopefully that'll work out good.
Yes. The thing of it is then in February, um, I'm going to be taking a trip. So, unfortunately, Lisa's going to have to stream by herself again. Poor baby. But she'll
I'll
do it.
survive.
She'll
But
make
just
it
on
through.
Thursdays. I'm not going to stream Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay. So, but she'll survive.
I
She
will.
did it. She survived last time when I was gone off on a trip. And Jeff says we might not get through Amarillo this time. Just so you know,
Well, I should
because
understand if that doesn't work out. It would be fun if it did, though.
yeah, well, if we can make it work, we'll make it work. But he says that from where we will be to where we will need to be, he's thinking that that's going to be, we're going to have to come a lot further south because, of course, he's thinking that we're going to Omaha before we come home.
Right.
So,
Well, Ange, you can't be 9 and 32 at the same time. So you either need to be honest or you need to go away. We're not trying to be mean. We just need people to be honest.
So, Lisa, I love those nails in that heart.
Thanks. I do too. I think that it worked out really cute.
I'm going to wait just a little while, Lisa, just so you know.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I've just got this pile of papers here and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, where do I start?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to move this, get it out of the way. I'm trying to decide how many
pages you want in there, folios, signatures.
And I don't think I want to fill it up so much that it's I don't want it to be stuffed right now because me or whoever else uses it is going to want to do stuff in it.
Right. And so you don't want it too full because, well, and I have found if you make a signature that has too much more than 8 or 10 pages, it really just gets bulky.
Yeah.
The signature doesn't lay really well.
Yeah. I'm going to choose some of these first because that's what you sent them to me for. And so I want to, oh, right there. That's beautiful.
Oh, right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, let me
I
see.
love the grape leaves. The grape leaves really make really pretty papers.
They really do. They're gorgeous. I wish I had some grape leaves.
Well, when Helen and I made paper, we didn't get to use the grape leaves because they had gone too far. They were just a touch old. They were yellow, and I didn't know how well they would work, so I didn't use any of them. And I have to go get them because they're not at my house. I have to go out in the country and fetch them. Actually, right. you can pretty much go along any roadside and fetch them. But the day we were making things was not a day to go fetch things, and so because Jeff took me the last time and helped me gather, and Helen was coming over, and I didn't want to try to go gather because they take a bit to gather, just getting them out of the trees because that's where they grow, is in the trees.
Right.
Thanks, guys. They came out beautiful. Lisa, you might want to back up just a little bit. Just there, just a little bit, yeah.
Well, I've got this. I need to put my stack of paper somewhere else so I can have a place to actually work.
Well, Jude, thank you. I hope it was helpful. We had fun doing it. I made another batch of paper. The next, I think before it was all over, I made 3 batches within that little bit of time frame. I need to go out and clean up the mess I made though, because my pan's still outside. I just haven't done anything with it. Okay, this, I just don't like this white for some reason. There we go. Ah, there we go. Aha, there.
Okay.
The process is really very simple. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, I definitely want to try and see if I can do some this spring or summer.
Yeah, and it's messy. It is messy. I will tell you that one. It's a messy process. But it's one of those things you really want to do outside.
Yeah, I'm being protective of those papers. I sure am. Thanks, Beth. I want to put the beautiful
Oh yeah,
papers in
that'll be
here, but
pretty.
I'm trying to. I think I only want, because it's so narrow, I only want to do 2 signatures,
Yeah.
and probably about 8 each.
Julie,
How
that's
did
how
I
I
do
was with
that?
those that's how I was with those, what you call it, the M&Ms, the M&Ms that were fudge filled.
Oh,
So,
well, I brought me a little bitty condiment bowl of M&Ms for my snack
well,
this week.
I switched to nuts so that,
Mm.
they make noise, but they're better for me.
Yeah, they are. I only have, I think I only have peanuts at the house right now, and those don't do so good for me. So I'm gonna have
Oh,
to skip nuts during this stream.
mm.
Hi, Abigail. Good to see you. Okay, I need.
Okay, Lisa, I'm going to do it now.
Okay. I'll push start.
Okay.
Are you gonna have them do a number?
Yep. What, a number between 1 and 50? Is
Yeah,
that
that'd be
enough
good.
numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, between 1 and 50, guys. I have this little journal set that I made earlier. I finished earlier. I made this yesterday. It's just an itty bitty junk journal, and
She's doing a giveaway in case
I'm
you didn't
I'm
figure
doing
out
a
what we're
giveaway,
doing. So choose a
and
number
this,
between 1 and 50.
yeah, and between the 1 and 50, pick a number, and this other little journal with tags in it that I made from my scrap bin. It goes together as a set.
Patricia, choose another number. Mitzi
Yep.
did this same number.
Okay, she's got
Yeah, I
another one
hate
to.
that blockade on postage, Julie. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay, Patricia's 27. We're going to assume that's 27 and not negative 27, Patricia.
That's because she's so cold. She had to put the minus sign in there.
Uh, okay, anybody else?
Okay. Give me 1 second to get my little doodad up here, and I'll pull us up a number.
That's okay. I'm just we got
Giving them time.
Margie's,
That's fine.
yeah, Margie's just put a number in, so I want to make sure there's some, everybody who
Well,
wins
and
can put a number in.
this time of night there might be some lag. Um. Okay, I've lost my. Okay, I used that the other day. How come I can't find it? There it is.
Yeah, I don't like to mess with it, so that's why I just write a number down.
Yeah, well, it's usually pretty easy to
Yeah,
do. I used it the other day, but I lost it. Okay,
I figure
whenever you're ready,
as
you
long
can
as I
tell it.
put a number down
Yeah, ahead of time. Uh-huh.
ahead of time, then it. Whoops, I can't spell. Just a second.
You can't spell stop? Oh my goodness.
Well, let's just put it this way: I hit the O and the P at the same time, and it didn't work.
Julie's okay, Julie's chat disappeared, but it's back now. That's weird. Okay.
Abigail, this gorgeous paper, Tanya made it and gifted it to
Okay.
me.
The number closest to 49 without going over. Who's got the highest number?
All right, let's see. Beth Schuler has 45. I don't see anybody higher than that.
Nope. I'd say Beth won.
Yay, Beth!
Yay,
Woohoo!
Beth. Okay. Beth, I'm pretty sure I have your address, but if you wouldn't mind sending it to me, it would. Okay, that was weird.
What happened?
A strange sound. Very strange sound.
From outside or?
No, in my ear.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, yeah, because do you suppose my headset's going down? It's not. It didn't stop. Um.
I don't know.
Anyways, we ought to be okay. I ought to be okay. If it's not, I will. Yoo-hoo, Beth! Yay, yoo-hoo, Beth! Sorry, I forgot last time, guys. Um, if it is, I'll have to wear the other one for a while. I'll survive. If push comes to shove, I'll go get the one I have to plug in. I
There
could
you
go
go.
steal Jeff. I could go steal Jeffrey's. There is always that. I don't like to steal Jeffrey's, but I could if I had to.
Okay. I've decided just to do this one right in half this time
Okay.
because last time one of
You're
them
welcome, Beth.
was bigger
Did
and the
I
other
hear
one
breaker
was.
breaker? Did I?
Do what?
That's kind of what I
Did you hear
heard, Beth.
breaker?
That's kind of what I heard. It went bloop, bloop, bloop. Crunchy paper.
Yeah, love the sound of crunchy paper.
You know, don't you, that I really would like to make another crunchy book.
Well, I would be happy to make another crunchy book with you.
Okay. Well, I just, we
Because
have to have time.
I had
We have to have
enjoyed it
time
both times.
to make another crunchy book is the deal.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till you get home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
These
Let's
need to
see.
be inked. They have to be inked this time. That's what the problem is with them. They need ink. Tanya really dried them papers really good.
She did a great job.
Oh, Mindy, we're a long ways away. Okay, yeah. Apparently, I am losing my headset. Give me just a minute. Hopefully, this is not gonna. That's the only thing I can figure. Um, is that yeah in my ears. Um, the Mindy, we're almost a state apart, basically. We thank you, Beth. Beth's down south, and we're almost as far west in Florida as you can get. So it puts us quite a ways apart. Julie, uh, somewhere after the first week of February. Deal is, there's 3 people's taxes I have to do before I can leave.
Oh my goodness.
So, I have to get my own done. And that means I have to get all my business paperwork done. And it takes me less time now. It used to take me about 3 days to do it all, but now I'm usually done in about a day. But I have to wait for all the papers for everybody to come in. And while mom's, and the house I don't have to deal with the house till next year because we didn't close until today.
That's nice.
Well, and technically, since she lived in it, as long as she lived in it, there won't be any taxes on it. But the thing about it is the paperwork coming in. Where do I want to go this time? We're going west. I can hear them crunch through her monitor. We're going west we're going across to 10, not quite to Houston, and then south along the Texas coastline. And then partway down, we're going to head west. We're going to Big Bend National Park, and then towards Arizona. And we're going to spend more time in Arizona this year. We didn't go to Arizona last year, and that all depends on how crowded places are. Because if it's real crowded, what happened in Utah last year was that because it was so crowded, we kind of changed our trip and went places. Hi, Kathy. And changed our trip to places that were less crowded. We didn't go to Western Utah because it was just packed. We went to Eastern Utah and spent more time there and that kind of thing. So it will change, but we are going back to Moab again. Jeff has always wanted to go for the Jeep thing that happens around Easter, and we actually have reservations to stay out. What do you call it? We'll be dry camping in the desert when we get there. So in other words, we're not staying in a campground. It's kind of a campground, but it's not really a campground. It's a little different. It doesn't have any facilities, is I guess what I'm trying to say to you. It's just a spot to park. But we have a reservation. They didn't used to take reservations, and now they do. So
Well, that
good. Will be, yeah, because it will make it easier to get a spot in that particular thing. But we'll be spending more time in Arizona this year. We have friends who. What happened?
I tore it the wrong way.
Oh,
so
well.
These are little, and they were going to be my covers.
Well, that's not good.
No. So those will have to go in something else, and they're really pretty too.
But because we have these friends in Quartzsite that we have wanted to see, Does it have Bigfoot? No, no Bigfoot. Um, by the way, guys, thanks for everybody being here. I don't know that we've said hello to everybody.
We
Okay,
are very glad you're here.
Mindy's taking the dog out. Um, the friends in Quartzsite have wanted us to come, and we were actually headed to Quartzsite and Tucson the year we got in the wreck, and that ended, everything so quickly. So this will be the first time we've gone that way, and so we probably will end up having to spend about a week in Quartzsite. But we also have some friends they're actually in Yuma right now, but they will be in Benson in February. So we will probably be seeing them. Benson is just south of Tucson, which is where Mina lives. So I might get to meet up with Mina. We'll have to see.
That would be fun.
I was trying to learn a new crochet stitch. Becky's latest tore out a row twice, decided to put it down. Tanya will have her camera out if he shows up. Yes, I will definitely have my camera out. I actually have a little YouTube channel that I put videos on last year, and it worked real well. It was fun to do videos for the trips. And I think everybody enjoyed them.
I did.
So I will probably do that again. How long can we stay in our RV without facilities? We spent 10 days at my sister's, Beth, without hooking up to anything. However, we did run out of water, but we didn't go in with a full accompaniment of water. Hi, Janice. We don't travel with an entire tank of water. It's heavy and it sloshes, and so we don't travel with that much water. But we can go 10 days on our. The big thing that happens is, the black water tank, which is the sewer water, is what gets filled. As far as power and all goes, we put 1,200 watts of solar on top of our rig. So between the generator and the solar power, we're good to go for months. It's the water and the sewer. So after about 10 days, though, we have to really be careful. So we usually don't push it that far. Dar, let me go see, and I'll see if I can pull up the link for you. Give me just a second to glue this other one down, and I'll go see about getting a link for the other channel. I put it up on a different channel because it really didn't pertain to this channel. I just kind of felt like it belonged on its own. So and sometimes
They do
it's
look real, don't they, Beth?
Yeah, they do. I just love how they look. I knew when we saw them that they were going to be perfect with jelly prints. So but yeah, last year when we were in Moab, we stayed in a campground in town. But this will cost us for, I think Jeff, I think we've got reservations for 8 or 9 days, and it will cost us less than 1 day at the campground in town.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it was ridiculous what we paid for Moab last year. Um,
Oh,
um, well, first we had to find a place where we could get to. That was part of the problem last year, is that we didn't know where we could park and all that kind of stuff. Shoot, my brain must be tiny. It's not pulling up the things I want.
sorry, I'm not able to help you.
You can't give me brain cells. It just doesn't work.
It just doesn't work.
Oh no, you cannot give me brain cells. There you go, Dar. It took me a while, but it's funny how hard it is to use a jelly. It's funny how hard it is to use the jelly prints. I'm just starting to use some after about 3 years. Oh, I can use mine all the time. I love using mine, Julie. You will glue something over that anyway. That's what she's saying. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's what I decided. I decided just to go with it because I like the combination of colors on this page. So, okay, see how many more we need.
A lot of the videos, though, I will tell you, are kind of bouncy because if we're driving, we're usually either in the Jeep or in the motorhome, and the Jeep bounces as bad as the motorhome.
Okay, I need one more.
Okay, I need one more. Yep. I'm going to stamp on this and trace it with my gold pen because that was really pretty.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Lisa and I like to jelly print when our brains aren't working real well.
Yeah, that's probably what we'll be doing from 3 to 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Uh, yeah. Um, when Jeff went to bed, he said, "I'll see you later." I said, "We're not planning on coming to bed, hon." And I said, "We're supposed to stay up all night." And he goes, "Yeah, right." It's like, okay, you don't believe me. It's like, okay.
Now it's a challenge.
Uh-huh. It's like, hmm he doesn't realize how often I stay up all night anyways. I just lay in the bed and stay up.
Yeah, yeah.
We used to have a honey camper 24-foot, and we loved it. Not too big. I can't go RV. It's too big and scary to me. Beth, ours does not scare me in any way, shape, or form. Of course, I've driven a semi before, so driving this doesn't scare me. But we have decided it's kind of big, and ours is only 36 foot. Ours is small for big. It's big, but it's small. Um, after 36 foot, um, you can't get into a lot of state parks. It's the reason we stay at 36 feet. But what I'm going to say is that a Class A, which is ours. Okay, looks like a big shoebox. It's flat in the front, compared to one that has it looks like a van with the thing that hangs over the top. That's a Class C, and they actually drive different. And if the big Class A makes you uncomfortable, the Class C, first off, you can get them a little smaller, and they actually are easier to drive. They drive more like a car. Um, I drove truck, Kathy, right out of college, long enough to learn to back up into a dock. I had my CDL, I was licensed, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, reversing is your problem. Um, we can't back up because we tow a car. And with a car behind you, you cannot back up. I mean, you can back up straight for about 10 feet, but that's it. After that, you can't back up. Um, but if the car's not back there, I can back mine into a parking spot. I had to take it. We had the old one, the one that we got in the wreck with. We'd had it a week when we had problem with something, and I had to take it to Sioux Falls to the Cummings dealer. And when I got there, because it was a truck shop, really, they had back in parking, and I pulled up and I backed that puppy in between two lines, and the guy that from the office comes out, and when I got out of the camper, the RV, the guy goes, "Where's your husband?" And I said, "At work." And here on, he goes, "Did you just put that in there?" I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Well, ma'am, I apologize. I'll not say any more." I said, "You better not."
That's right.
But they actually had lines like parking spots for trucks, and I put ours right in there. And I hadn't driven it before, but without the Jeep on it, it's easy to back up. We had a C sleeper over the cab, yes, and we pulled a trailer or a boat. Yeah, see, when pulling something always adds that extra stuff. And what Jeff's wanting right now is called a Super C, Beth. It means it's a Class C, but it's a giant diesel truck and chassis. It's so they're monsters. They're major monsters. Um, the problem has been that everything we're finding that we like is bigger than what we have already, and I don't want that. We'll keep what we have rather than do that. And the only real reason we're talking about changing is because we ran into we had a little scare on our last trip. So, Dar, I've driven our first, okay, our first camper was Jeff's van. Okay. Hi, Jen. Jeff had a Ford Econoline van. We camped in it all the time.
Hi,
Then we bought
Jen.
a school bus, a 68 passenger school bus, converted it, and we drove that. Now, that was a trip to drive. It had an 8-speed transmission, which was very interesting. Um, but uh, it was hard to drive too. And we were headed to Alaska when it decided it didn't want to go. And so in Wyoming, we got Class C that was 27 foot. We had it till Brandon was in high school, and he didn't want to go, and we got rid of it. And then we bought our Tiffin, and that was the one we got in a wreck with. And then after a very big fight and a
Not with
lawyer,
each other.
No, not with each other, but with the our own insurance. We had to sue our own insurance company, guys. It was just one of those things. And got our new rig, which is this is kind of the same but a little bit different floor plan than our old one. And we took one trip and then COVID hit. Never had a flipping ticket in his life and no Joanne's what? It's an ex driving instructor, so I'm happy. There you go. We used to call you RVers well, I call it glamping because, it's certainly not camping. And I'm going to tell you that so many of these new RVs, they have uh, ceramic tile floors and all. I don't have that in my, well, I shouldn't say that. This kitchen does have ceramic tile, but I don't have all that fancy in my house, let alone in the camper. My camper's actually pretty fancy. It's fancier than my house by far. And it's huge, isn't it, Lisa?
It is.
Uh-huh. But it doesn't have a dishwasher and it doesn't have a wash machine. You can get those things, but mine does not have it. My knuckles go white when I'm driving and he is in the passenger seat. After 1 hour, he tells me to pull over. I'm driving crazy. Oh dear. Oh, Jude. Oh, glamping. That's perfect. Yep, it's glamping. It's definitely glamping. Oh, I love how that looks. Sharon is just so smart.
Yep, yep, yep. Okay. We've got two
Well, we got on
signatures
to.
with eight things.
Oh, that
It's gonna
looks
be
good.
pretty. It's gonna be
Yep.
pretty. Okay.
We got onto a mountain, guys, that we didn't know we were going to get onto, and it went up 12,000 feet in 6 miles. And needless to say, we couldn't get off to take the Jeep off, and the Jeep was too heavy, and it just was very, very scary. So Jeff's wanting more power. And what Jeff wants, Tanya gives him. So, Okay, we're going to put this signature together and see how much I dislike the way I laid it out.
Okay.
Okay, this is the middles. Okay, so that's the middles. If that's the middles, then let's put this next. Okay, where's the other one of those? Nope, that's not it. Nope, nope, nope. There's. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, that was a serious sound.
Well, I'm trying to decide. Do I want to do a hidden spine?
Oh, yeah. That would be a I would think that would be a Okay, what is
Just glue
this?
this back
Okay.
while I think.
Okay, so what is this one? Okay. How did I end up with one? Oh, there's the other one. Okay, there's the other one.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what, Jude, we always do that. We can use the same. We could use the same exact elements, and we will end up with different stuff. It works that way every time. We think alike, but we don't. Okay, I need an opinion. I want you to look at this signature and see what you think. Let me get a
Okay,
little
just a second.
closer.
Just a second.
Okay.
Okay. Probably
Okay.
do need to get a little bit closer, but
Yeah, I'm going for it.
there you go.
That's too close.
Whoop, too
Yep.
much.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Um, this now both the signatures are the same. So, and it did kind of grow. Okay, ready?
Yep.
And this is where these come out.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. And then this comes out. This is this one where it's the little notebook.
Yeah, I like those. Those are cute. Go
These
back a
come out.
couple. You
Okay.
froze up in the middle of one. At least for me, you froze up, and I missed that. So,
Okay. How did you see this one?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So go on to the next one. Well, okay. Maybe I did see it all. It just looked like you froze up. Okay.
Okay. Um, and then this is these goes in there. No, I had it the other way so that it. No, I had it like that so it showed.
There you go.
There we go. And hmm. And there's this. And that one's plain. So maybe I need this is a long plain spot right
Yeah.
here. So maybe I need something on this
Just,
page.
yeah, add a little something there.
Yeah.
I think that'll
I'll
be
put some,
good.
and then I think that will be good. What do you think?
I think it will be. I like it.
Thought it was a fabric spine on each signature. No, Jude, it's just when I because the pieces of paper were small and and different sizes. I just put some glue and then I stitched them together and then I folded them, but not so that so the fold was not on where I stitched it, because if I did it where I stitched it, it would always cause a problem. If the fold is elsewhere, it shouldn't cause it shouldn't cause problems. So, but I think this page does need something. So we'll put a few little leaves or something on it. Maybe something like that. Um, yeah. Let's see here. I got that. Can I get two out of this somehow? Maybe. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, guys. Barbara. And I helped my brother move up here close to me. I had that same experience. He drove the big U-Haul truck. Um, yeah. I followed his El Camino. That truck was swerving so bad. Yeah, you have to remember that you got to drive slow. I'm sorry, people drive too fast, and uh, RV drivers. I can't tell you how many of them. I wonder how they survive because they do
I
such.
do too, because they
They drive
drive
so.
like 70 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, no. We usually do right around 62. That's our speed. It's right around 62. But we're towing a 5,000 pound Jeep. Um, so but there's no reason to go any faster. We just don't need to. And we don't drive for long periods of time anymore. When we were driving cross country for bead shows and stuff like that, uh, we or driving back and forth from South Dakota. Oh, how many times we drove 23 hours, we don't do that anymore. We drive maximum of 6 hours. That's a long day. 3 or 4 hours is plenty. And then we stop. We're just done. Um, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Oh dear. Um,
I would think so, Kathy. That's scary to watch somebody wiggle on the road in front of you. Okay. I decided I am going to ink these again because that was pretty. Oh, I'm going to have to. No. I may have to switch those around a little bit. What can I do? Yeah, I can do that. I can switch that one around. Beth, when I was doing bead shows, I would drive 7 or 8 hours. Of course, I also used to drive between here and South Dakota by myself, and I drove the camper home um, from here by myself. It did take me about 2.5 days. It's 24, 25 hours straight through if you push it. Um, and the camper, of course, takes longer. And it took me about 2.5 days to get home. But I just napped. I drove for 2 or 3 hours. But if I got at all sleepy, that was a stopping point. But I could pull in anywhere and go get in bed and take a nap. So that's what I did. Um, there we go. How's that? Yeah, I think that'll do. Something like that. But the other nice thing is when you have an RV and you're driving, when I drove like that, like home from here, you know, my mom was worried because I was all by myself and all that kind of stuff. And of course, I'm never alone. But
ah,
uh-oh, are you having a time?
I'm
Um,
having a time
okay, well,
dumping my M&Ms
uh-oh.
because I didn't
Um,
have my thing fixed.
Uh-oh. No thing fixed, and she's making them. I don't know. Um, but if I stopped at a rest area, I don't get out. Not when I have the RV. Why would I get out and use their bathroom when I have my own? So the only time I actually had to get out was to get gas. So that's. Yes, and that's
Sorry.
why I like a RV or a Class C or it's time to eat a few, Lisa. That's what Beth says.
That's probably true. I still have some of my popcorn, and Hannah didn't even give me very much.
Oh, well,
Okay.
the other thing is that, we have these things called slides. It means that when you stop the camper, you can open it. But there are times when you can't open it. So, one of our rules is that whatever camper we have has to be accessible, like to the bathroom and the bed and the kitchen when all the slides are in. And there's a lot of them out there that you can't get in your refrigerator with the slides in, and that doesn't cut
Yes,
it
I
because
think that's important.
yeah. I mean, ours is skinny right there, and you have to kind of stand there and take one thing out at a time. You can't open the door wide and get everything in your hands. I have to take it out and set it around the door and that kind of stuff. But um, it I mean, we too often we stop to eat on the road and have to fix food. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to switch. Which one? This one right here or this one. Just because that one had the same, yeah, detail. Yep, that works. Okay, so switch this one, that one. Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's M&M's. It's, I just now saw your question. Sorry. M&M's, not Skittles or Reese's. If I'm going to eat Skittles, I want the sour ones.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Is that avocado dyed paper?
Yes, it is.
Did you use some of mine?
Your avocado dyed paper?
No.
Oh yeah. I put 3 of yours in each signature.
Okay.
I'm thinking about taking this out and putting the 4th one. Um,
Lisa,
I
it's purty, Jen says. She
think.
hasn't tried that yet.
Well, I really like the avocado dyed paper, especially when you've got something to give it a,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it makes coffee dyed paper pretty too. So this one's a little easier to see the print.
Wait till you see Wednesday night's video.
Ooh.
You want a sneak preview? Since it's in the
Yeah.
middle of the night and we don't have a lot of people watching,
Look, there's
I'll give you a
26
sneak.
people watching.
Well, oh well. I guess there's 26 people who will already know what my video is going to look like on Wednesday.
All right.
Give me a second. I have to get out of my little spot here.
I used the hammer to bang this down so it would not be grabby.
Ah. In other words, your eyelet didn't set properly?
It never does. But that's what I use the hammer for. It's my little craft room hammer. I think it was like $3 or something at a Harbor Freight.
Okay, are we ready?
I'm ready. Just a second. Let me make you big.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm ready. Ooh. Wow.
Okay. Now, you didn't see Saturday's video, huh? These are my new stencils.
I guess I did not.
Yes. And this is only 2 pieces of the paper, so you only get to see 2 out of the papers I made. And Wednesday's video has the whole thing.
Ooh.
On how I did this. But aren't they pretty?
They are very pretty. Yeah, I guess I missed that video.
Okay. Saturday I showed all of the stencils Saturday. Wednesday I will show you how I made these papers.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So
thanks for the sneak peek.
But yeah, didn't they, Julie? I just think they're gorgeous papers. I was very pleased with myself when I found those stencils.
Yeah.
And just so you know, there's a link in the video about the stencils. There's a link to them because I had trouble. I had to go hunt on my wish list because I had them. I didn't buy them, which was really stupid. And then I realized I didn't buy them somehow, so I went back to get them again, and I couldn't find them. So it was a good thing I had put them in my wish list because I had to go to the wish list to find them. So yes, Beth, they're 12 by 12. Well, I think they're 11.8 or something like that. But this is 12-inch paper. And there you see that it goes out to here. So it's 12 by I think 17 or something like that. So Jude was stalking me. You missed that video. It was sure, but there's 9 of them, Jude. There was 9 in the set. They came 9 in a set, and I really like them. And they're nice quality stencil. That was one of the things I was afraid they'd be, skimpy. And I bought them specifically to coffee dye with. Not that I won't use them on my jelly plate, but dang, they were cool for coffee dyes. Okay, I'm happy with the signature now. Yep. Okay, so there's that one. Did I get this one right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is that how that looks? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right. So now I got to just straighten them out and sew them in. Right?
Right?
Right? Yeah. Isn't that what
I can't tell which side is the top and which side is the bottom. Okay.
Thank you, Julie. And like I said, Wednesday I will actually show how I made the papers. Although I'm pretty sure y'all know how. I just, for my series that I'm doing. I'm just doing the simple stuff, even though it's simple. Okay. Okay. All right. Is it gonna go in there okay? Oh yeah. Look, it didn't even gator mouth.
Yay!
Jen wanted to know, was that waxed thread?
I think so. I don't know if it's waxed or if it's coated. It's something that was in a kit of leather stuff to sew leather.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. It feels waxed, but I'm not sure of what it's made out of.
And Julie says she loves your needle book, but is that the one Journey sent you?
That is the one Journey sent me, yes. And I love it
Yeah.
too.
Journey Stoneman made it, Julie. Okay. I need to decide where I'm going to put my holes. Because these are not the same. Okay, so I've apparently gotten more than one ruler out tonight, and now I've lost one.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm looking everywhere for it. It's not on my table anywhere.
Is it stuck in with the project somewhere?
No, it's right here. I'm just hiding it.
Pretty bad when you hide stuff from yourself.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Are you making a mess?
Well, I just put it in upside down. And it does matter.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, where'd I put there? It is. Luckily, I didn't tie it, so I didn't mess up anything. I hope somebody's gonna take care of that bot.
I'm working. I'm watching for it. If it didn't come up. Unless the girls already got it. That's the only thing I can figure.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I'm not on the right thing. Jude got it. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Julie. Julie reported it. For some reason, yeah. Firefox just does not want to let me open two things at the same time. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This is, let's go to the middle. Where's the middle? Okay. All right.
Okay. Now let's make sure that I'm doing it right.
Okay.
A 20-second lag, she said.
Yeah. I've got a considerable lag with Firefox. It's and I have to get out of StreamYard to go to the chat. And then it was in top chat and um, not regular chat, and therefore it wasn't working.
Not
Okay.
live chat? Is that what it's?
Not live chat, yeah. It was in top chat, not live chat. And therefore it didn't want to let me
Okay.
do what I wanted to do. So
All right. I'm going to put that at the top. So I know it's the top.
ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Julie says your voice sounds tired, but I kind of agree with her. You sound like you're getting tired. You can give Barbara a spanner so when I have to go, you will still have 2 moderators. Oh, Barbara doesn't have a Barbara, would you mind being a moderator?
I thought Barbara was a moderator. Um,
Do either of you use printables? Just asking because I don't think I've seen you use them. I don't use them very much, Jude.
I don't
Jen.
use them very much either. Some, but not
Uh,
very much.
yeah, I have so much in my own papers that I don't tend to use them, and I really love old books, and I collect. So that is just that's just not a word. I hoard is what I do. I hoard old books. And so I have my own library, so I tend to use that and my own pictures, that kind of thing.
I've made you a
Um,
moderator, Barbara, for whenever you're here. It's okay. I'm not expecting you to stay on any longer than you want to.
yeah.
Um, but I did make you a moderator because I thought you already were one. So
Um, if I were to use printables, it'd probably be more if I was doing something Victorian, just simply because I don't have as many images for something like that. But anything that's bright colored or whatever, I have so much what do you call it, paper, uh my own
jelly print
painty
paper.
papers, jelly
Yeah.
prints and that kind of thing. So um
Yeah. I I like. I mean, I've got some printables. And I use, once in a while I use them, but my colored printer is dead, and we'd been planning to get another one, but I won't be doing that now. So
yeah.
that'll just, and that's fine. It's not a big deal because truthfully, I would rather use stuff out of real books anyway, or my own papers or whatever. Um, so it's not a problem, but you do have to have a printer to use them.
Well, and because now I have a big fancy laser printer. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I have it for this, but I have it for work, and I have it because um, the last time my other printer decided it wouldn't print my labels, I got so perturbed, and that is putting it mildly.
She was
Um,
mildly perturbed, y'all.
oh yeah, it was mildly perturbed. I was perturbed. I was No, that
Not
was not
mine.
the word. No. Mm-mm. Um, I couldn't make my printer print labels. It had decided it just wasn't going to print labels, and I had like 20 boxes to go out, and I was so angry I couldn't see straight. So I went to the store. I said, I don't
Uh-oh.
ever want this to happen to me again. Give me a printer that works. And $400 later,
Yeah.
I had this fancy laser printer.
Yeah. That's
And
kind of what we did, except um it said it would you could use the like refurbished ink
mhm,
toner deals,
yeah,
but so we bought some, and then it won't it keeps saying, please put new ink in, please put new ink in, you
yeah,
don't have ink in it. And I'm like, okay, so obviously it does not like that kind of ink, no matter what the guy at Best Buy said.
yeah. I'm on
Anyway,
car.
and I'm afraid to go spend the money for a better ink right now and then find out that that's not what the problem is, that there's some other problem,
Right,
so I've
right.
decided that it's just gonna sit there until I decide
Um,
what to do with it.
oh, Barbara, I love black bean chili. Um, and you know, printables are gorgeous. There's some absolutely gorgeous printables. I have so much other stuff, guys. I have
Yeah. Well,
so
and
much
one
other
thing
stuff.
is, this is just me, personal preference thing, but most printables, somebody else has done the collage work,
Yep. And
and I like to do that myself. So
yeah,
it's
that's
like it's um it's like it's beautiful, but it takes away part of my fun because I'm not getting to do the collage work, and collage is one of my favorite things. So okay, we almost got a journal here.
Beth said it was hot enough that she had the air conditioner on today, and here I am running the furnace.
Ah,
Yes, Robin McClendon's stuff is yeah. It would be something that her work is very interesting to me. Um, how do you decide which printer to get? Mary, the you decide which one. One does the things that you want it to do, and you have to decide what you want it to do. And two, fits your budget because okay, Lisa's talking about ink. When I now granted, I went 2 years before I had to buy ink, but when I had to buy ink, it was $400 for ink.
yeah, it costs as much as the printer
Oh yes,
to
oh
replace the
yes,
ink. Costs as much as the printer.
yeah.
It's
The
like you might
laser
as well just
printer,
go buy a new printer
right?
every time you run out of ink.
But uh, the ink cartridges, and the thing of it is that when I have to print those labels and it doesn't feed, or I want to put a piece of cardstock in there and it doesn't feed because I'm trying to send out boxes or I'm trying to send my orders out, it makes me irritable. So um, uh, the less expensive printers, and I have to tell y'all that was a business expense. Um, I don't know what I'm going to do when I quit making beads and I don't have business expenses. Night Dar. That's the
Bye
laser
bye.
writer. Yeah, that's a laser printer.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
a
it's
laser
too.
printer too, and it makes
Yeah.
gorgeous prints. I love, and they're you can get them wet and they don't bleed, and
That's it. I
There's a
like
lot
that I
of
can
good
get,
reasons for, to use a laser printer, um,
but
but
they're
when
pricey.
they're pricey. And when you have to replace the ink, that's pricey. I mean, the toner. So you have to decide, you know, how what's your
Whether or
tolerance
not,
for that.
yeah. The other thing about laser printers is, and here's one of the rubs, is that if you do not use your printer very often, laser ink doesn't go bad. Okay, it's powdered. It doesn't go bad. Where the other kind of ink will dry um, on the jet thing that's supposed to kick out the ink,
Yes.
and then the cartridges are useless. You can buy just a plain black and white printer that is a laser printer, and not have all the fancy color and stuff, and then have, and the one that we were looking at that day was tiny, and I still, it's an HP printer. I still want one to put in the camper,
We have
but it was,
a black and white laser printer and it works fine. And it doesn't, um, it takes, I'm not sure what cartridges we bought because Darren did that, but I know when we tried the ones for the color printer, that turned out to be bad.
hmm,
And it's probably just this one. Um, I'm not saying, that would be because
yeah.
we had a laser printer before that we could use the refurbished toner cartridges without any trouble. It had another problem eventually that um,
Yeah.
the reason we got a new one was because of something else.
And Riri, that's another reason why I got the laser printer, was because my labels needed to be permanent ink, and the laser printer ink is permanent. And and it just, that's another part of it. If it doesn't have to be permanent, then you don't need a laser printer. Um, and everybody has brands that make them happy. Mine's an HP, and I've had good luck with HP printers, um, except for the last one, and I wanted to kill it. I had a screaming, stomping fit the day that I went after this one. Um, Jeff said, "Well, where are we going?" He said, "Do you want to order it?" I said, "No, I'm going to the store and I'm going to bring it home, so you have to come with me." And we went in the store, and I talked to the boy, and I said, "This is what I want. This is what I want it to do." And I said, "And if it won't print on these, I'm going to go home and call your boss and be angry." That's not really what I said, but it was close. I have an older Epson. The ink is permanent, but I can tell it will have to be replaced soon. And the Epson my mom had was a pain. Oh, it was a horrible printer. But part of that was the fact that she never used it, and therefore every time she went to use it, the cartridges would be all dried up. And that's something about, it's the type of ink. It depends on how much you use them too. Okay, now I need a skinny little needle. Where's my skinny little needle? That's not my skinny little needle. I had it earlier. There it is. But you know, even one of the smaller what do you call those kind of printers?
Inkjet.
Inkjet printers anymore, you can darn near buy a new printer every time you need cartridges.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that was dumb.
What'd you do?
I took my I took the I took the clip off before I got hold of my papers.
Uh-oh.
When you do something and you go, "Oh, that was not a smart thing to do." But I got it. It's okay. I like the new ink refillers. No cartridges. Refills are supposed to last forever. Yeah, Lisa is doing surgery. Is she doing surgery? Oh, she needs to
No.
bring herself in a little closer so we can see what it is she's doing.
I'm
She's
making
making
I'm
a
making some
charm.
spine jewelry.
Oh, yummy. Come here.
Well, come on.
Is Mindy still doing our countdown or did she go to bed?
I don't know.
Because I think we've passed another hour or so, I think. That's trying to
Yeah.
help her. Okay. Um, Mary, I would say it all really depends on what you're going to do with it, and that's the big thing. If you do a lot of printables to do your art with, then you want something that one you can justify the ink cost because, like we said, laser ink is expensive, but I also like the permanency. So it's just one of those. You got to kind of do some research as to what you want. Okay. All right.
All
Yep.
right.
Okay. Now if
Now
I
I
can
need
get
to
this
glue
back.
this onto the front.
That is so cute on there. That is just gorgeous. Good morning, Gertie.
Good morning, Gertie.
It is a new day.
Before I glue that on, though, I'm going to show you what the signatures look like.
Okay, make yourself big so we can see.
Um, well, this is the spine
The
jewelry that I
charm.
made. It's
Oh,
keys and then a parrot.
that's cute.
And then it's let me bring it up here. It's got this thicker, almost cardstock avocado dyed paper, and one of Tanya's beautiful papers, and one of my tea dyed papers, and a coffee dyed paper, and another one of Tanya's pretty papers, and another one of the tea dyed papers, and another one of Tanya's papers, and a bag. And I left
I
the
like the
bag
bag
open.
on both ends. I like that.
Yeah. And the second one is pretty much the same. It's just got different. I mean, it's
Yeah.
different papers, but it's the same kind of papers.
Mhm.
So that's what that looks like. And I think I need um I think I need the E6000 or something
No, probably with those
for the
nails.
nails. Yeah.
I don't know that she's decided whether she's going to use it or not yet. She made it so she can use it because that's a little weaving she made in one of her streams, and I told her it needed to go on a book. I think we all told her it needed to go on a book, but
yeah,
I was very demanding.
I like the size of this book. It's a really cute little size.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I love the grungy cover. I'm contemplating selling this one, to be honest.
Okay.
That
would be a good one to probably sell.
If anyone's interested in it, you can email me.
There you go.
Here's my email address. Talk to me at dlc96.com. So I'm trying to decide. I don't want something that's gonna. Of course, I guess I just do it like this and put the glue right on here, and then just turn it over.
Yeah. Mary, I don't know how mine scans. Mine scans and copies, but I don't tend to scan from a book. So I don't know.
No, it's not at Gmail. That's not the right address. It's
Can you put it in,
talk
Lisa?
to me at dlc96.com.
Yeah.
The talk to me part's right, but it's dlc96.com. Darren Lisa Conway 96. That's the year we got married.com. And that's an email address I did specifically for YouTube stuff. So, and PayPal stuff. It's my PayPal also.
So Mary, I don't know how well it would scan from a book because I've never really scanned from a book. It scans, and I do PDF files that so that I can send stuff off, and it does print really pretty prints, that I will tell you. But
trying to think I may have to use a glue gun.
Lisa, use your new file to rough the paper just a little. Beth is saying.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out where I stuck that file.
I think in front of you somewhere, but I won't tell you for sure. Yeah, I think in front of you somewhere.
Well, I don't see it right now. Oh, there it is.
Beth says on the left in front. Mm-hmm. No, there's no Gmail. It's not there. There's no Gmail in it at all. Is there, Lisa? Look at what you just.
It's not Gmail.
Yeah.
Let me do it. I just realized I can.
Yeah, so. You can. Lisa's gonna do it for you. It's in her description box too, I think. I won't promise that.
Yeah, but I don't know if it will be in here or not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there it is.
There you go. The DLC is...
Jude, if you would go ahead and delete those two since they're not correct and it won't confuse somebody, I'd appreciate it. That's okay. It's okay.
Not a biggie.
Not a biggie. That's right. Okay, I'm not wanting to smell E6000, so I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
use a
wouldn't.
glue gun.
Yeah, I would. You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna use a glue gun.
Okay.
Well,
I.
actually, art glitter glue might hold it.
Yeah, you don't have any tacky glue, do you? Yes, you do. You have a tube of tacky glue. A
Yeah,
big,
I do.
fat, ugly, squashy tube of tacky glue. I know you do
Oh,
because I gave it to you.
yep. But it's not
Yep,
where I
yep.
thought I put it. So,
Okay.
um,
Well, you'll find it. Give yourself a minute. Because I think that will probably hold more better than art glitter glue. And I get the point of I wouldn't want to smell that stuff all night either. Those of you who haven't used D6000, it stinks.
I need to clamp this shut so it'll be flat
The
and won't.
fabric, it's the fabric. Yeah, Jen, I don't think Lisa uses Fabri-Tac any more than she has to either.
No, I've got some, but I don't use it. Well, I did find some other tacky glue because I can't find the one you gave me.
Okay. I'm not sure where my big old fat tube of tacky glue is. I Oh yes, I am. It's here. Here, Lisa. You want my tacky glue? Here.
I wish I could. That would be cool. That would mean
Yeah.
you were right here.
This one isn't open.
Well,
Yeah,
this
that
one
was
was
so much.
open, but
That was so much
luckily I was
fun when we.
storing it upside down, so
So it worked. Uh huh.
yeah.
Did I just sew that in upside down? If I did, I'm going to be grumpy.
Well, I had to redo one.
Okay. No, I think it's right. I think it's right. We'll hope it's right. Because it is 1 o'clock in the morning.
It is definitely 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's about time I might go to sleep. Normally, I've been hesitant to get the E6000 and the Yes Paste because of this smell you all talk about. I like the 80s tacky glue. Barbara, E6000, I have used E6000 for years. The um the thing about it is if you want it to stick, you can. E6000 is by far the greatest glue I have ever used for things that you wouldn't imagine you could fix with a glue, like a kid's tennis shoe. I can't tell you how many of my son's friends' tennis shoes I fixed because their soles were coming off, and I'd glue the soles back on with E6000. Um, but one, buy the itty bitty tubes, because if you buy a big tube and you open it, it will go bad, guaranteed. I buy itty bitty tubes because if they go bad, I'm only out that much glue. I'd rather pay more for the little tubes. But it does have a smell, and it does take a little bit of time to sit. Um, which
I
you
hope this
have to
tacky glue
be
dries
prepared to.
clear.
It Yes, hon, it does. At least
Okay,
it
because
came out of a brown bottle.
yeah, the gold bottle.
Yeah. Um, when I go to get my E6000, I usually get it at Walmart, and it's usually like four itty bitty tubes in a package. And if you're gluing something big, that little tube will be enough for a project. Otherwise, it's enough for 60 projects because I use a toothpick to put it on most of what I'm gluing, unless I'm gluing a shoe or something like that. Um, Now, my Yes paste has a smell, but it's not real bad to me. And I love the Yes paste for a lot of things.
Yeah, yes,
Just
it doesn't smell bad to me. Not like
yeah,
E6000 does
I have
or
oh yeah, but
Fabricat.
E6000 just reeks. So,
I don't think yes paste smells very bad.
no, it has a
But it may
smell.
just be that it's not a smell that bothers me, and so I don't
Right.
notice it too much.
It has a smell. It just doesn't smell real bad.
Okay, now I got to set this aside
Yep.
and let it
I actually
dry.
finished something, Lisa.
Me too. Finish
Yep.
this. And we still got an hour and 15 minutes in this segment.
Yeah. Okay. So that I finished that. I'm really like that. And I didn't use the whole paper pack. Okay, let's see what's left in my paper pack. Okay. I have this much left. I had to take a bit of a rest, but I'm okay for now, I think, for a bit. There you go.
All right, Jen, good.
Hot glue guns were always in the hardware, and my dad used it to fix mom's big cork heel shoes job for workbench. And you know, Beth, I do not like glue guns. I have never found that that glue really holds stuff. But yeah, I got all these little pieces of paper left that are going to end up in my scrapbook bag box. Okay. Let me cut this off a little bit so that it doesn't catch on stuff. Okay. Yep, just welcome back, Jen.
Okay.
Well, you know that I'm still big, right?
I noticed that just as I started to set this out there. This
Ooh.
every day has a second chance. This is what I'm giving away um, during this stream.
Okay.
So I decided it needed to be something really nice since it's midnight to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It says every day is a second chance. And I'm going to write down a number. So don't start putting your numbers down yet because I don't want to be influenced.
Wait till she says go in the chat. So wait till she says go in the chat. So just wait.
Yeah, be patient, be patient. And we're going to do between just between 1 and 50, I think.
I've been fixing my Afghan and listening to y'all and laughing, but you have to go to bed. Well, Margie, don't go to bed till Lisa does her drawing.
Yeah, wait just a minute. Okay.
Oh, it's
Here's
not
my
a
piece of
book.
paper. It's just a piece of board. You can hang it on the wall or whatever. It's a I did it on a ride-on wipe-off thing that I got at the thrift store. So it's not a book. It's just an art piece.
But if you wanted to turn it into a book, you could probably make it into a cover.
Yeah, you could if you.
Barbara could do that.
Drill holes or something. You could do that.
She could do that. I'll bet she could figure it out. Okay, Lisa wrote start. So y'all need to start.
Did I say 1 to 50?
Yeah, 1 to 50.
Okay.
Choose a number 1 to 50. She's going to draw. Closest number without going over.
One
Sharon,
number
pick
for
again.
each person unless you've accidentally doubled somebody else's number.
Jude says Sharon picked the same number as somebody. So
Yeah, Mary 2 picked the same number
Mary,
as Jen, so Mary 2 needs to change numbers.
okay, Mary put in a second number.
Okay, good. And Sharon picked the same number as Patricia, so Sharon needs to put in another number. That's
Yep, Sharon, pick again, dear.
Gertie, we only do one number, so the first number you put down is the one we're gonna call for you. Unless you've doubled up somebody else's number, that's when you get to choose a second number.
Okay, Sharon's got another number, but
All
Riri
right,
just
good.
got her number in.
All righty.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's.
I'm going to wait just a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm cleaning up a little bit because I can't do anything on my table. It's gotten to be such a big old mess.
Did you? Oh, so Riri, was 3 taken too? Well, yeah, it was. Sorry, Riri. I don't think 38's taken though, so I think you're safe.
Poor girl.
Can somebody take care of that bot?
It'll probably take him a second.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
count
because
down.
it's not even. There we go. Barbara's already got it.
Thank you, Barbara. 10. If you want to put a number in, you need to do it. 9, 8, 7, 6,
That's got him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. My number was 27.
Okay.
So who's the closest without going over?
Gertie's got 26. No,
Yeah, but
she's got 17.
she's got another
Yeah,
number before
she's
that.
got multiple numbers. So her first number was 32. So
Okay. So 20 Mary 2 is 23. You
yep,
see one closer than that?
I think it's Mary's.
Okay, Mary. I'm going to give you my email address again. Send me your address. I may have it, but just in case, it's safer to send it to me in an email.
Yep. Barbara agrees. Mary twos.
Okay, yay! Talk to me at
Yay, Mary.
dlc96.com. Send me an email, Mary, and I'm going to write your name on the back of this.
Lisa, I'm pretty sure Mary's address is in that list I just sent you in the package you got.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yesterday or the day before. I may be wrong. If I am, just let me know, and I have it.
Okay.
I'm quite sure that one of us has it, but she'll probably send you an email. So.
All right, yay!
Okay.
All right, now I got to figure out another project to do.
Okay, well I'm just cleaning up a little bit so that I can do another project because I've made such a big old mess. I mean, especially since I have lemons, and, you know,
Yeah, yeah, lemons probably won't be in any of your projects, so.
no, and they're kind of in the way,
Hey, Lori,
which is,
we're glad you're here. Angela, I'm
which
glad you're here. I
I'm
think
Lori.
some of you I just missed earlier, or you didn't say anything earlier. I'm not sure, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I actually have to go to the kitchen because I am out of tea.
Oh
You
no, you better
cannot
fix
get through
that.
the night with out of tea. So I will take my lemons back to the back to the kitchen as I go to get tea.
Okay, I need to figure out what I'm going to work on next. Um, put these things up. Yep. Every once in a while, you got to clean up when you're working for 24 hours straight.
Lori had us on, couldn't sleep, so she got up and made coffee at midnight. Uh huh. Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
well, I think I'm kind of in the mood to do some stamp carving, but all my stuff is behind some other stuff. I'm not sure I can get to it without. Uh oh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look, see how hard it's gonna be to get to it. I may want to wait till I'm off screen. Oh my goodness. Oops. Ah. Okay, y'all. Sorry you're having to listen to me groan and stuff, but uh, everything is conspiring against me. I got to get all these things off the top of my box. You can tell I really planned to do Carve December when I was gathering erasers. But I can't get the box out to do anything until I get all these erasers off of it. Good grief. This is insane. That is ridiculous. I definitely don't need that many erasers. Okay. Goodness. Hydrate. Grab your snacks and enjoy. Yep. I agree. Hydrate. Yeah, I have a few, don't I? You know what's the worst thing? In this box, I have a few more. Um, oh, goodness, that's embarrassing. Okay. But I had to get in the box because that's where my knives are. Okay. There's the X-Acto knife. And here's my pens to draw on things. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yeah, I need to give away erasers. That's what I need to give away next time. No. Okay, these are going on the floor for right now. It's fun seeing what I have stashed away. Well, I have enough erasers for Carve December for the next 3 years. Okay. Okay. Oh,
Jude says hydrate.
I did. I did hydrate
That's a good reminder.
for everybody.
Yes, and I have a question. Does food ever call your name?
Oh
Does
yeah,
certain
sometimes.
Okay, there is a bag of chips in the kitchen that is just yelling at me, and it's just making me so upset.
You're upset because you don't want to listen to it?
I don't want to eat them.
Ah.
I do want to eat them, but I don't want to eat them
Yeah.
because, if I eat them, then I will be sorry I ate them. Okay, I have this box right here. You can't even see it. In this box, there are these. And I think we're going to use those and make a little journal.
Cool.
Because, I have them. I brought, glasses. I would put my glasses on, my head wouldn't hurt so bad. I bought the tools to try cutting a stamp and have no idea where I put them. Never used them. Oh, no. The
I'm
story
so
of many a
sorry.
crafter's dilemma. Yup.
Yes.
Carve some stamps with them erasers. Those erasers right there that Lisa's got in her hand right now I love those erasers
I do
for
too.
carving. They're really nice.
I think I'm going to start with, I want to do like these girls.
Oh, you're actually going to carve the girls. That would be cute.
I think it
Yep.
will too. I don't know how well it will ink up though if I carve it from this side.
Sand it after the fact.
That's a good idea. Thank you. You're so
Oh,
smart.
I know what Mindy sent you.
What was it? Oh, yes. Yes, that's what it is.
I'll bet you that's what
Yay,
Mindy sent
Mindy.
you. If you're
Yeah, I bet
eating
it
fudge
is.
M&Ms, if you're eating fudge M&Ms, I say go for the chips. Well, Lori, I switched. I only ate a few fudge M&Ms before I switched to nuts. But the nuts are not making me happy. They're salty, but they're just not making me as happy as the chips would.
What kind of chips? Or did you get them?
I didn't get them. Well, one bag is Fritos, and the other bag is just roughly chips. I don't know which company.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I want to make one of those spines where it woggles in and out. What do you call that? Accordion spine.
Oh, cool.
With some of this. I have never done that before. So we're going to see if Tanya can do it without, since I don't have a lot of brain cells at this time of night.
That sounds like midnight kind of food, Beth. She said, I
What?
just went for peanut butter on a hot dog bun.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. Uh-huh. Peanut butter on a hot dog bun would be good.
Well, I have a little bit of popcorn left. I have a bunch of M&Ms left, and none of them are calling my name.
Mmm.
And over here, I have these.
What do you have these? What do you have? Ooh, see, you have potato chips.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
They're sitting right there, just in case they call my name.
Mm-hmm.
Jen says, I'm betting it's the Fritos that are calling you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had to go to Walmart today. I'm looking for big glass jars, canning jars, and so I went to Walmart, and I was in Walmart, and those little Cheez-Its, they were calling my
Mm.
name while I was in the store. But I already knew that we had all of these chips and stuff at home. So it's like, oh, I don't think I need anything more from the store. I think that's enough. So I didn't get him, but I sure was thinking about it. I think we'll just use this piece right here. We'll see if Tanya can do this spine like she's thinking. We'll see. We'll see. Your brother used to eat peanut butter on bananas, or I love peanut butter on apples. Ooh,
I
especially if
like
they're
peanut butter on
sour.
apples too.
If they're sour apples, oh, that's just like the
Granny
best.
Smith.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's probably pretty good on on those honey crisps. Jeff eats a
That's
lot of honey
probably true.
crisps.
Yeah, those are good too. I like them because they're sweet but tart.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet tart.
Yeah. My favorite way to eat peanut butter is on a spoon.
There's a lot of peanut butter that gets eaten just like that around here.
Lisa, can you bring
Yeah,
your camera towards you a little bit? There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome. Mary went to the kitchen to get tea and ended up grabbing a bag of semi-sweet chocolate. I like those too. Hmm. I just had Cheetos, and my dog had moist cat food that my cat hates. Ah. Oh,
Okay,
Jeffrey eats peanut butter and banana sandwiches all the time. All the time.
I'm trying to decide what part do I take out.
Oh, mm-hmm.
See that I didn't think through this. Because I really need to carve out everything and leave the details. That's going to be
Yeah,
hard.
probably.
I don't think I need to start with that. That's going to be too hard. We're not going to
I was
start
gonna
with
say
that.
that's not a midnight plan.
No, it's not a midnight plan. So I'm going to do my other plan.
Angela used to eat addicted to lemons. She'd eat the peel and all. Um, I've had lemons in my tea every day for a year, so now I didn't eat the peel, but I do like lemon in my tea. The peel's in there. Barbara says, good call. I knew there was something I forgot to dig out, and that was the stuff I was going to get out so I could carve. If I wanted, I'm going to have to.
Well, I just had to dig through and pull out, and it was a mess. So I understand.
Yeah, well, I know right where mine is, but getting to it is.
Yeah, well, I knew where mine was too, but there was piles of stuff in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think I'm not really remembering. I saw the one Barbara had that Heather had done, and that's
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sort of recreate something similar to that, but I
Okay,
think
Jude's
I've
going to
got
be
way
right
too many
back. That's
squares.
a big stamp to carve, Lisa. That's what Patricia says. Riri, Jeff eats celery with peanut butter too. I don't like celery, so I wouldn't eat it that way, but that's me.
Okay, I don't know how this is going to look, but this is what we're going to do.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, that works better. This piece of paper is not exactly 12 inches long. Celery is one of those things that I don't like because of the texture. I don't mind it like pieces of it in fried rice or something like that, but I'm one of those weird people that doesn't like food because it's got a funny feel.
Yeah, I understand completely. I have that same
Some of those
issue.
boxes should be on top of the one behind it, is what Barbara is saying. In other words, to make them dimensional. I think she's going to carve out everything but the lines, right?
That's what my plan was to just carve out everything except the lines. That's my plan. If do you don't think that will work, Barbara?
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. I think I put too many in here. Um, but
It looks congested.
yeah, but now I don't know which ones to not do, you know?
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Maybe I won't do this one. That's what I'll do. I'll just
Barbara
put out a
says, "Oh
few.
yes, I think anything will work. You'll love it."
I'm trying to see if there are any other ones that I want to leave out. Maybe this
Yeah,
one.
Beth and Katie will be on in a little bit together with us. Yay!
Okay, I can always take out some more.
Yes. Jeff was up while I was. He goes, "Are you coming to bed now?" I'm like, He said, "Didn't you nap?" I said, "Don't. Didn't you guys take naps?" I said, "No, we never took any naps. We never, you know." I said, "We stopped and we went to the girls' room. We got drinks, got food." Oh, that didn't bend very well. Okay. He just, he can't remember last year. Of course, it's been 2 years, hasn't it? It was before I came to Texas. Beth had a nap. Yay. Angela, yeah, she's going to be on. She and Katie are going to be our guests at 3:00. They'll be on my channel, though. Barbara, when she gets back, we'll make sure that she saw your comment. I'm just folding this thing back and forth like a fan. I don't know whether I'm just not any good with the scoreboard. It's not too bad, but I think I could have folded it better without the scoreboard. I don't know. Just a minute. I'm going to hang in here in a horizontal position under the covers at least till you do that. And Lori just woke up. And Barbara, yeah, she picked a different one. Okay. Yes, Angela. Every 3 hours we swap channels because a 24-hour long stream is it will never upload. It would just be a nightmare to upload. So we swap back and forth every 3 hours, and we're going until, okay, let's see. It is now Tuesday because it's that time of day. And we will go until 6 p.m. tonight Central Time. Which is when we started on Monday night, which was
sorry.
last night. That's okay. All good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ethan just came out wanting to know if I wanted him to leave all the lights on, and and I said no. What's normally on at night is fine. If you're going to bed, you can turn them off. He goes, well, I'm not going to bed yet. I just like, okay.
Just don't lock me out. I gotta get in to
That's
go to
exactly right. Because I have my phone and I will call you and wake you up.
Yeah, yep. I go wake you up, but you get up. Yeah.
Beth's gonna be on at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Okay. Yeah, that's Tuesday. That's when Beth is usually on it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, she's usually on it 6 on Tuesday. And Beth, there are times when I catch your stream, but I don't chat because of trying to work. Sometimes I don't even say hello. I'm such a bad child. It depends on how many brain cells I have, whether or not I can say hello or not when I'm trying to do one of those shows. Okay, so this is where we're at. I've never made one like this before, I don't think. So this is, it's not an experiment because I've seen this kind of a binding many times, but it's just one of those I have to figure it out things. And I'm trying to do it accurately, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's happening. Okay.
You talked about while we were just going back and forth between our channels.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was talking to Ethan and I didn't hear any of that, so I just wanted to be sure that you had seen it.
Angela had asked, and Mary's eating chocolate morsels. There's no hope of going back to sleep. I think I'll go back to painting the bedroom walls. Oh my. Okay. Ooh, there's a cat fight outside. Unless there's a kid outside yelling. But I'd say it was a
It
cat
does
fight.
sound a lot the same, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I used an accordion and used double-sided tape and added pages as she painted. It worked out great. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is how I'm going to do it. I haven't quite worked out. I think you put the pages like there and there. But you must have to tape the other side of the pages together. The other side of the accordion. You must have to tape both sides of the accordion together.
It has been so
So
long
that
since I did an accordion book. I can't remember.
Tanya, each end needs to, okay, each end needs to longer attach to your book. If attached to the cover, yes. Oh, yeah. If I put a cover on it, then each end is going to have to be longer to go on the cover. That will be true. Unless I put the cover between a thing too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's only 11 pages. That's probably big enough though. I am going to try cutting some of these papers and see what it looks like when I get one of these cut in half.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. I could add another attachment to each end. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I could one side so it can expand. Okay, so the page goes in like this and it squashes. And the next page goes in so it squashes. I'm going to cut the pages and kind of paper clip them in there so I can see if I can figure it out. And yeah, I can add something to each end, and I can add another whole string of paper too. And to make it bigger if I so desires. If I get desirous of it. Okay. Don't squash it. Okay, don't squash it. So when I put this in there, you're saying I only attach it to one side. So when I put this piece of paper in here, it only gets attached on one side. Is that right? And then the next piece of paper gets attached on one side. But then the back V gets glued together. And that is how the pages turn. Aha. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, but you know, I told you, don't got any brain cells left. So we're going to see how many pages I want to put in there, and then we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll make 2 books. Who knows? Maybe we'll put pockets all in it. Ooh, I could.
Of course you will put pockets in it, Tanya.
Ooh, I could just make it a pocket book. I may have just messed up. Ooh, okay. So if I put this, if I folded it like this and put tape at the bottom and then put this on here like that, it would be pages with pockets.
I
Jude
felt
just said
that way for a long time, Angela. So I completely understand. And it's perfectly fine to feel that way. If you want all your pages to be the same size, that is perfectly fine.
that's right. I mean, that's perfectly okay to have them all be the same size. And Jude, I was just saying, oh, I could fold this like that, and Jude says I could fold them instead of cutting them. Instead, there is your pockets. Yes, if I folded them, there's my pockets. Oh, that's just part of the pockets. And then glue the bottom. Yep. Fold it like this. I'll use this for something else. I can do that.
You can do that. Yeah.
I can do that. Put the folded papers on the hump instead of the ditch. Oh. Like so. Sharon, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it, Sharon. Yeah, that would be good because then it's being held in 2 spots. Okay. All right, let's see how many pages we've got that we want to do something with. Okay. It's really bad when you're streaming it and you have to have everybody else tell you how to do your project because you don't have any brains to do it. That's okay. Okay, how many humps would I have? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I'm going to have to do something to do that. Okay, so 11 pages. Let's see what we got. Then it can expand. Yep. Okay, that train must be heavy.
Making a
You
lot
all
of
can't.
noise.
No, it's rattling my windows.
Oh, I can't hear it.
No, it's shaking things like my shades. It's making things make little bits of noise. And we're not that close to the track, but it's obviously a heavy train. Okay. Get my girly panties on. Okay. Get my big girly panties on. Okay. hmm I'll figure it out. I might not. I might not know it exactly, but I'll figure it out. Okay. And I don't know if I can put that piece of pink paper in here or not. It might just bother me too much. I mean, it's supposed to go with the papers, but I just
Yeah, I don't think I would put it in there personally.
yeah. See. I knew that you were going to say that.
Sorry.
There's green papers in here.
Those I would put in.
Sounds, travel, and clear nights. Yeah, that's true, Beth. But the train, I could hear the train and I could feel the train. It was just shaking enough to make the mini blind rattle, which is probably touched against something, over there that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I know it doesn't really look like I'm doing much, but I am making little
8.
piles of stuff. I already threw away one pile.
9. You already threw away one pile?
Yep.
Very 70s. Yeah. Her windows shake when the big rockets go up. I wouldn't doubt that, Beth. Well, the trains that go by in the daytime aren't near as big as the ones that go by at night because there's we're in the county, but we live in town, so they're not allowed to have as many cars in the daytime. They can't block the traffic, the roads in the daytime as much as they can at night.
That makes
So,
sense.
the trains at night are a lot heavier. And we still have trains that go down to the port, see, because we're on the coast and there's a port down there. I don't know that much comes in here, but because our port's not that deep. It's not like over in Mobile. Mobile is where a lot of the big ship traffic comes and goes. Our port's just small, but and there's also a lot of trains that go out to the Navy Yard too, because a lot of big equipment comes and goes out at the Navy Yard and Navy base, and the train has to come past us and then go over to get to there. Oh, Janet's here. Hi, Janet. What have you
Having trouble
missed?
figuring out where I'm at.
Hi,
Oh, there it
Mark's
is.
here. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark. It's been a long time. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
we must be
I'm
drinking
actually
lots of.
drinking tea, not coffee,
Yeah,
but
I drink a
the
tea
people
too.
watching might be drinking coffee.
Grab your cup and sit and relax. I finished my little journal, Janet. You saw it started. I finished this one.
Good to see you, Janet.
out of that Dollar Tree paper pack. Okay. Three, 6, 9. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so if I put them in the middle, they're going to go on there. Then I can put my cover into there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
However, I'm thinking that I need to put these on here on each side of that and then put the glue in the bottom of it. Because, you know, otherwise it's not going to go on there very well, I think. Thank you, Janet. I thought it came out really cute. For a Dollar Tree paper pack, I thought it came out cute. But I loved Lisa's, so, you know. Lisa finished hers, too.
Yeah. I didn't do as much to mine as Tanya did to hers.
That's all right. You did as much as you wanted. Nashua's here, too. Hi, Nashua.
Hi,
Okay,
Nashua.
let's see here what we got in the way of prints. I have 4 prints and 5 solids. So, okay, if we put a brown one and this one and a green one and this one and a dark brown one and this one and a green one and this one.
Thanks, Jan.
And a light brown one. Okay. Well, you know, we got to make the pages so that they, you know. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now, to glue or use sticky. What do we have in the way of sticky? But I have to glue as well because if I don't glue as well, I'll have a pocket that has sticky in it. The way you can have the pocket at the top or the side. Okay, wait a minute. Oh. Okay, what did she, where? Okay, I missed what Sharon said, so I got to scroll back.
Beth's coming on next, right?
Yes, Beth and Katie. Yeah, Beth is coming on at 3 with us. Okay, Sharon said something here, and I missed it. Okay.
It's 20 till 3.
Yep.
Sorry,
okay.
It just shocked me.
That's okay, but I missed what Sharon said about whichever way you turn the paper. Okay, so whichever way I turn the paper means the pocket could go on the top or the side. That's true. Yes, because if it goes this way, I can glue the bottom. But if I put it this way, yeah, I think I'm going to make them all top pockets, though. Because I don't like stuff that falls out the side. So I think that I'll make them all so that the pocket is on the top.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Mark's doing some needle felting now.
Cool. Oh. Well, that's okay. These do not have to be perfect. Perfect squares.
No, they don't have to be perfect. We're not into perfection, remember? We abandoned it and let it go.
Okay.
Okay, so
Good, because
if I put this,
they're not perfect.
yeah, if I put this on here, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Put this on here, there.
Whew. A nap and a power snack, peanut butter on a hot dog bun.
Yeah, that's what Beth had. We all get confused with the time zones. Okay. I'm going to do one and make sure that it does what I think it's supposed to do before I try to do a second one.
That's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a lot easier to take one off than to take 9 off.
Well, yeah. It's only 12:45 for Sharon. It's not 3 o'clock in the morning for her. I may have done that wrong. Yep.
I agree, Janet. Judy is very encouraging. I agree. All of you guys are encouraging.
I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I did. Doggone it. Okay, I have to think about it for a minute. I'm just going to sit there.
Okay.
I'm going to eat my snack. That's what I'm going to do. I need
There you
food.
go.
What
Need
I really need
sustenance.
is I need raisins is what I need. Janet is just getting up. She's late. So I do have to tell you something. It is so nice to be able to chew with both sides of my mouth.
I bet. I bet.
That tooth taking 3 months to get fixed and not getting fixed, and Angela can't sleep now because she might miss something.
Well, I can't even tell you what you'd miss if you went to sleep because I don't know what I'm going to do next. Okay. Whew.
How many hours does this make? 9 so far?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you need to get up and move around?
Um, I I probably will eventually. I mean, I've
Okay.
been getting up, and moving around in between each,
Yeah.
in between each stream. But I'll wait till when you get on, then I'll probably get up and go to the bathroom and all that
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff.
Okay. Okay, those nuts were pretty good.
They were pretty good.
Jude says hydrate, bend at the knees, then come back. My big thing is getting my feet up. Um, when I have to sit in a chair for very long, if my feet are down, that's when I end up in trouble. So I had to move stuff underneath my table, but I did this the last time. First off, I brought my good chair around over here instead of my stool, and I moved a box so I could put my feet on top of the other box.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you gotta do. Um, I think that this folded thing should have been on the valley, not the mountain. Because the
They-
outside is going to get put together and the inside, I may be wrong. Well, you know what happens if I make it wrong?
What?
It's no big deal. It's really no big deal. But I think the spine gets taped and the inside pages don't. No, that can't. It has to be this way. Okay. I don't know. Potty break. Put your feet up. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, when I went to get more tea, I had a potty break then, but I've already gone through a whole bottle. I must be drinking like a fish. Ask Barbara. No, I'm going to ask Sharon because it was Sharon that told me I could do it this way. Sharon, do I tape my pages? Do I stick my pages to the mountain or to the valley? Valley or mountain? Thanks, Jude. I Beth knows. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just wait till Beth gets on. I'll wait till 3 o'clock to find out. I gotta switch
Yeah, 'cause
ears
it's
anyways.
almost time.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go do some
Yeah.
your
Sharon
stuff
says
that you
I
need to
tape
do.
it to the mountain, so I thought that's what Sharon had told me is that I taped it to the mountain. So yeah, I'm gonna go set up my other stream.
Alrighty.
Sharon popped in and said mountain, so I have it taped. I have it taped right. I just,
Alrighty.
I doubted myself. That's what it
I
was.
know. It's so easy
So,
to do.
anyways, guys, I'll see you over on my channel in about 5 minutes or so.
Yep. We'll be over there. I'm not quite ready to test this thing out, but I'm getting there. That's one bad thing about carving stamps. It's hard to see, for y'all to see. Beth, usually she does the link in Facebook Messenger, but she will email it if she doesn't see you respond to Facebook Messenger. Well, my voice is deciding to go. That's weird. Thanks, Jude. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it stamps out too. Of course, then I'll have to probably do a little refining, although I'm not as apt to do that as some people because I don't I don't want it to look perfect. I want it to look like a stamp that I carved. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more little squares to carve out. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, good night, Barbara. Get some rest. Don't stumble over your keyboard. I think it'll be fun. Barbara had one that Heather Crafter had carved and sent to her, and I really liked it. And this is sort of kind of what my mind thinks it looks something similar to. I think the lines were thicker and there weren't as many squares, but I guess this is my interpretation of it. That would be fun on fabric, wouldn't it? Yeah, I agree. I have never tried to sharpen them. This little one, I actually bought a set of them, so there's like 5 in this box. I think that's that one. Yeah. But the other ones are just what I've gotten with the sets. And what I've done is had enough handles that I could do the three I usually use and not have to trade them out all the time. So I like that. There's a little less of you here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Tanya's channel in 3 minutes. Is she already there? Oh, yeah, she is. So, okay, I'm going to end this broadcast and meet you over at Tanya's. See you there in a minute. Bye bye, all.